Today is going to be a double upload kind of day. I was not planning on doing this. I was literally about to go inside and start cooking. But I got a word and a message from my amazing friend Angel. She is a phenomenal woman of God, and she really is her namesake. And in listening to that, I cried for a little bit, and I felt the urge to share my testimony, and just make another video. I felt like a strong urge to do so. So, out of obedience, this is what I'm doing. This year has been one of the most fruitful yet challenging years of my life. I talked about it before, and it's really like I don't stop talking about it because it has been such a shaping thing in my life. But losing my grandparents, that has just altered everything about my life. It's kind of like before Christ for me. It's like how I was before my grandparents died and how I am after. And I'm just a new person and recovering from like a failed relationship. It was this year, and like I prayed a prayer around this time. It was actually New Year's Eve. I prayed a prayer, and I was just like, God, I want to dedicate this year to you, and dedicate this year to growing into a real man after your own heart, a real man of God. I want to know what that means, and I want to be a husband, and I want to be a father, and I want my friends and my family to feel safe. I want to be that for people, and I want to create a safe environment. And I don't want people to feel, when they're with me, to feel as alone as I have felt. And there was a lot of times in my life I would feel alone in a room full of people, alone in a room surrounded by friends, and I never felt seen and heard and loved. And when I had those few people, I just clung to those few people, and I decided to like let God expand me. And I have social anxiety. I don't like talking to people. Me making this YouTube channel, God worked on me for months. This was supposed to have been out. I was supposed to have been doing this in like June. Like God called me maybe even before then. Like I think it was like spring when God was asking me to do this. I'm like, no, I'm not talking to these people. I'm not putting my face out there. I'm good. And it was more so just in the case that this blows up. I don't want people talking to me, stopping me, recognizing me. I just want to be in my corner chilling, doing my own thing. And I was just scared. I was so scared to even take a leap of faith. I was scared to spread his word. I was scared to help people heal. I was just scared. I felt so scared and isolated and alone. And I just felt like I had nowhere to turn to. My relationship with my parents just went left. My grandparents died. Me and my significant other, we had just broke up, We ended our relationship in like last December. So I was just like, what do I do? What do I do? And this year, God has like put me in situations and has been expanding me, and I have been out of my comfort zone all of 2024. I've been uncomfortable all year long. But in that uncomfort, in the sacrifices I've had to make, I had to change my friend groups around. I love my brothers. I love all of them. But the lifestyles weren't matching what I was trying to do. And I was scared because thought I was going to go back to being alone. I had to like take a step back. And when I did, God provided me with brothers and sisters in Christ who have poured into me consistently and constantly and have made me feel like a human being, have made me really like understand who I am and who I'm becoming, and have encouraged me every step of the way. And people I value so much. I don't tell them because I'm still having like a hard time opening up, but I really do cherish them, and I value them, and I love them. And I have had these experiences, and this has become like one of my best years. This has become one of my best years, even though it's been so hard on me emotionally. It has been my best year spiritually. And my guys refined me in so much. My taste in women I'm gonna be very honest. I used to really love the earthy girls with like the crystals and like the scissors. I used to really love the scissors. And now like what I value is the woman who has a close relationship with Christ, who walks in modesty and humility and compassion. The kinds of environments I used to love. I used to love fashion shows and parties and the places you had to like know the passcode to get in, and you had to know somebody that knew somebody, and the rooftop. Well, I still like the rooftop restaurants and the nice elegant places, but I put too much value in those things. And now like I don't go out like that anymore. I used to live for that. Now I don't go out. Like the brunches, the bottles, all that stuff is just not nowhere near me anymore. Like I used to smoke and get high every day. There were times where I was high 14 hours, 18 hours of the day. Like there was little time where I was sober, and I was just doing that to escape my emotions, not trying to like process anything. I didn't want to feel anything. I didn't want to feel the pain of having to live a life without my grandparents. I didn't want to feel the pain of not being able to talk to my dad for a season. I don't want to feel the pain of not having a good relationship with my mom. And I didn't want to feel the pain of like having to separate. Like this stuff hurts. It's hard. But in that, Christ has shown me, Christ has plunged me into the ocean that is Him. And I've been able to find Him and see Him and hear His voice so clearly in ways I've never been able to imagine. And my love for him has grown, and my love for myself. I learned how to fall in love with myself. I hated myself, and I hated my life, and I hated everything about me. I felt so unworthy of anything. I felt so unworthy of anything. Of love, of compassion, of kindness. I wanted it, but I didn't think I deserved it. Of friendships that were fruitful. Of opportunities, of growth. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I actually deserved anything in life. But God has shown me that I do. And I deserve it all. And not just because of my pompous, not just because how great I am, because I'm the child of a king. I'm the child of the King of Kings. We are kings and priests unto Christ. I am the prince of the King of Kings. So I do deserve it all. And he had to show me that. And the things that he's given me this year, that he's given me a lot. Promotions on my job. He's given me titles and experiences and respect and admiration out of my peers and from my peers, and I see the way people look at me, and it's a different way. It's in a different way than it's ever been, and those things are cool. I'm very appreciative of all those things, right? But what really matters is the untangible things. He's giving me confidence. He's giving me courage. He's giving me joy, peace of mind. He's quieted the storm that was in my mind. He's subsided the rage that was in my heart. He has comforted the pain that was in my spirit. He has provided me with partnership. He has taken me from that lonely place. I was scared I was going to be alone for the rest of my life. Like, if I let these things go, I'm going to be all alone. And I'm going to have to go back to feeling like the lone person in a crowd full of people. And he has removed that. He has removed that. He has given me new aspects on love and friendship and brotherhood and life. I don't look at life the same. I can't. I'm not naive. Well, there's things I am naive too, but I am a lot less naive, and I'm not walking through life with my head in the clouds anymore, thinking that life is, I'm just gonna be here and I can just do whatever. He's shaped me, and that's why I get on here and I talk to you guys. That's why I on my Instagram, DaVinci_HD, on my Instagram. On my Instagram in the mornings, I try to leave people with nuggets and plant seeds, because I want people to start looking at life differently. Start looking at it from a selfless place. Because everything, you don't know how hard it is for certain people to even have a car like this, man. Look at this tan leather. I don't take this for granted. I had a car that screeched every time I turned it on. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing, but I appreciate it because at least I wasn't on a bus and I wasn't walking. Now I got I got I can just press a button and my car comes on. I don't have to worry about will it turn on today. I don't gotta worry about will it break down. Will I be able to get from point A to point B? That is something beautiful to me. I can drive around in confidence. That's something beautiful to me. I have friends that I can just call at any point in time, like, brother, I need you to pray for me. I need to talk. I'm struggling. And they will sit on the phone with me 30 minutes, an hour, and talk me through my problems. I have friendships where they can call me, and they can text me with anything, and we can sit on the phone and talk for as long as they need to. I have this amazing relationship with my older sister, who I love. I have these beautiful 2 nieces, and they adore me, and I adore them, and I get to watch. I have I have my little niece Savannah, and she acts just like her grandmother, and she's never got a chance to meet her, and I get to see my grandmother and my niece, and I get to see my sister. They butt heads a lot. Zoe, my niece Zoe and my sister, they butt heads a lot. But because they're so much alike, I get to see my sister and her daughter. I have this awesome nephew, Jameson, James, and he is so cool. He's so cool. And like, he loves soccer, and he's a little hyper, but man, he's just a good kid. He's a good kid. I got to see my other nephew, Chris. He's grown up. He just graduated high school. He's thriving. He has a job. He's doing good. My other sister, Sarah, I got to witness her become a pastor, and now she gets to co-pastor with her husband of their own church. God has allowed me to, through death and through heartbreak, He's allowed me to be able to have a different perspective on who I have in my life. I get to witness these things. I get to be a part of their story. That's a humbling experience, to be able to be a part of their story and be able to watch it. Angel, I get to watch her grow into this phenomenal woman of God, using her gifts. CJ, I get to witness him grow. Seth, Zeke, I'm naming y'all off. I don't know why I am, but Gami, I get to have these amazing mentors and brothers and people I look up to. I get to watch them grow. Derek is the closest thing I've ever had in life to a little brother, because I'm the youngest in my family. So, and my parents were like 40 when they had me, so I didn't have a chance to have younger siblings, even though I always wanted them. And now I get to have a younger brother, and I get to watch him grow as a man of God, and I get to help him and guide him, and we get to grow together, and we get to watch each other. And there's names I'm forgetting, and I apologize. I appreciate all of you guys, but to be able to have that is one of the biggest gifts I have. That is what I value more than all the promotions and all this other stuff. That's what I value. And to be able for them to call me their friend, and for me to be able to call them my friend, I value that immensely. And I'm very appreciative of it all. God is so good. God is so good. I hope and I pray that you guys have that in your life. I'm hoping, I pray that you guys can experience that, and I pray that if you have it, I'm hoping and praying that you cherish it, because stuff like that, not everybody's blessed to have. So this was a I don't even know what to call this. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but this is just something that came from my heart and came from my spirit, and it'll be up with the other one. But yeah, I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on the Instagrams, DaVinci_HD, DVINCI_HD. I'll try to hit y'all with the daily devotionals and pray over y'all and cover y'all, and y'all can follow me and watch me grow there too. And I look forward to following y'all and watching y'all grow and encouraging y'all in y'all's journey. But yeah, y'all be blessed.